What's the remainder when we divide 2020 to the power of 2020 by 7? In order to answer this question, we're going to be using modular arithmetic. So if you haven't checked out my introductory video on modular arithmetic, do check that out first because we'll be using some of the ideas from that video here. So first of all, from what we've previously discussed, we know that finding the remainder of this number when you divide by 7 is the same as taking this number modulo 7. So what this question is really asking is, what is 2020 to the power of 2020 modulo 7? So a good first step when dealing with powers in modular arithmetic is to think about what that actually means. So in our case, 2020 to the power of 2020 means 2020 times by itself 2020 times. Now we've got a clear product, and that means we should probably consider using the product theorem in modular arithmetic. So this theorem tells us that instead of doing this big multiplication with these big numbers, instead we can reduce each of these numbers modulo the modulo we want, so modulo 7, and then multiply those smaller numbers together. So our first step here is actually to work out what each of these individual components is modulo 7. So we want to find out what 2020 is modulo 7. This is not immediately obvious to me, so I need to do some workings. So I want to find out what the remainder is when I divide 2020 by 7. So some things I do know is that, well, 7 times 3 is 21. So 7 times 300 is 2100, and this is fairly close to 2020, but it's a bit over. So to get me a bit closer to 2020, I could subtract another multiple of 7. So I know that 70 is a multiple of 7, so let's subtract 70 off this. And then to help me find the remainder, I want to get to a multiple of 7 that's below 2020, the one just below 2020. So if I subtract 7 off this, I'll get 2023, so that's just too high. And so I probably want to subtract 14, 2 lots of 7. And that will get me to 2016. So this little bit of working has showed me that 7 times by 288 is 2016. And so therefore I know that 2016 is divisible by 7. So 2016 would appear at the top of our 7-hour clock. So 2016 would be here, and then to get to 2020, well, 2017's here, 2018's here, 2019's here, and 2020 is here. So 2020 is congruent to 4 modulo 7. Or 2020, when divided by 7, leaves remainder 4. So we're going to remember this fact and use it to help our workings. So here we can apply this multiplication theorem and say that this line is congruent to 4 times itself 2020 times modulo 7. So this immediately looks a lot nicer than this line because I'd prefer to calculate multiplications involving 4s than multiplications involving 2020s. But it's still not ideal because that's still a really big number to calculate if I wanted to calculate 4 times itself 2020 times. So I want to see if I can find another modular arithmetic trick that can simplify things a lot more. So a common thing to try when you're dealing with large products in modular arithmetic is to try and group some of the terms together. So say we consider this as actually being 4 times 4 in lots of different pairs. So 4 by 4 multiplied by itself 1010 times. So we can see if this will help us. So we can consider this is the same as 4 squared times by itself. And 4 squared is going to be times by itself half of this many times. So this is going to be 1010 times. 4 squared is 16, so this is the same as saying 16 times by itself 1,010 times. Now, does this help us? So what we can do is try and reduce 16 now by modulo 7 and see if this simplifies things. Remember, it's quite convenient if we can try and get zeros, ones or minus ones in our reduction, because these are numbers that are easy to multiply together. So let's see what happens if we reduce 16 modulo 7. Well, 14 is divisible by 7, so 16 is 2 more than 14, so that means 16 is congruent to 2 mod 7. So by this multiplication rule, I can write this as 2 times by itself 1,010 times in modulo 7. Now, does this help us? Well, unfortunately, we haven't got a 1, a minus 1 or a 0 here, so it's not quite good enough. It's still quite difficult to work out 2 times by itself a lot of times. So I think the next thing I want to try is, what about instead of grouping the 4s up here in pairs, what about if we try grouping them in a group size larger? Let's try group them in 3s and see if that helps us instead. So this we can write as a lot of 4 cubes multiplied by each other. But we have to be careful because there are 2,020 4s here, and 2,020 is not divisible by 3. So we can't write this product consisting only of 4 cubes. We need to add a times by 4 or 4 squared at the end to make it reach 2,020 lots of 4. So I need to do a bit of working. I actually need to find what 2,020 is modulo 3. So 2,020 is not divisible by 3. However, 2,019 is, because if I add up the digits of 2,019, 2 plus 1 plus 9 is 12. 12 is divisible by 3. So by the theorem that we proved in the last video, we know that 2019 is divisible by 3. So that means 2019 would appear at the top of a 3-hour clock, and so 2020 would be at 1 o'clock. So that means 2020 is congruent to 1 mod 3. So this means that if we want to multiply 4 by itself 2020 times, and we're trying to use as many powers of 3 as possible, it means that we can use powers of 3 until we get to 2019 lots of 4, and then we're going to have to multiply by a single 4 at the end to make it to 2020. More specifically, it turns out you can work this out that 2019 is 3 times 673. So in fact, 2020 is equal to 3 times 673 plus 1. So this means there are 673 lots of 4 cubes here, and then we multiply those by a single 4 at the end. If you find it easier to read, I could also write this as 4 cubed, and then that's to the power of 673, so 673 lots of 4 cubed times by a 4 at the end. Now we want to find out if 4 cubed is actually helpful. So 4 cubed is 4 times 16, which is 64. So this is the same as 64 to the power of 673 times by 4. Now, what's 64 modulo 7? Can we use this multiplication theorem over here to simplify this? Well, as luck would have it, 63 is divisible by 7. 63 is 9 times 7. So that means 64 is congruent to 1 modulo 7. So this is really good news because remember, we're seeking out 1s, minus 1s or 0s to help us on our mission. So by this product theorem, remember we've got 64 times by itself 673 times. So using this theorem, we can replace all the 64s with 1s when we're working modulo 7. So this is actually congruent to 1 multiplied by itself 673 times times by 4. Now 1 to the power of anything is going to be 1, so this is equal to 1 times 4, and that is of course 4. I should write mod 7 here to show where I've used modular arithmetic. So that's our answer. We've shown that 2020 to the power of 2020 is congruent to 4 modulo 7. So that means the remainder when you divide 2020 by 7 is 4. So if 4 cubed hadn't worked, like our 4 squared didn't really help us, we could have instead tried to group the 4s in groups of 4 or in groups of 5 and so on until we found something that worked. So we've made what sounded like quite a scary question dealing with a really big number quite a bit more straightforward by using modular arithmetic. If you want to see more funky number questions answered using modular arithmetic, do check out the rest of the videos in this series. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more aesthetic mathsy videos, do check out my channel and subscribe.